shall discuss about 10th standard social stratification. Already we are in the society. We have seen strata in our society. The lower class, middle class, upper class, rich, poor. Sometimes we have divided on the basis of gender discrimination, caste discrimination. So like that, strata are existed in our society. So that is called social stratification. Strata, step by step. The variation, upper, lower, rich, poor, higher caste, lower caste, like that. So that is called social stratification. So that is very important. Already we have seen in our society, but we should clearly know about that. First one, an introduction, and what are the objectives of that lesson learning, and contents are here. The first one content social inequality. How the social inequality existed in our society, we shall discuss that point. And education and inequality. How the educationally inequality existed in our society, discussed in that content. And gender inequality, male, female, what we are treated to them nowadays and treating to them, and social stratification, strata, and features of social stratification. What are the features? And what features we are called it as social stratification. So these are all the content are in the social stratification lesson portion content. Okay. Now we shall discuss about introduction. Dear students, social stratification is a kind of social differences. Stratification means differences. Either high, either low, like that. Rich or poor. Where by a society groups people into socio-economic strata. They have got good status in society, and they have good status in economically in society, and lower and socially lower, economically lower, like that. So this strata can be measured on the basis of socio-economic status. So based upon their occupation also, the higher professional, educated, and their work white collar job and black collar job, like that. So that is also differentiation. And income, somebody they become rich, somebody they become poor. So on the basis of that, we can divide our society people as stat or stratification. And wealth, somebody they have lot of luxury wealth, treasury also they have own, and social status also in our society they become leader or normal or general man. And derived power, and somebody they have politically rich power, MLA, MP, minister, and Gram Panchayat member, and president, like that. So lower and higher strata are there in our society by the power also. And like social and political powers, they have such powers in our society. As a result, social stratification leads to inequality among the people in a society. So these are all the factors are main content to divide our society people on the basis of such content, higher or lower, rich or poor, social status and non-social status, and they have political power or non-power. So social stratification, that means we have divided in our society people on the basis of gender, class, caste, and income, occupation, professions, and political power, education. So on the basis of such factors, we can divide the people of society. That is called social stratification. Are you clear? Okay. What are the objectives of that lesson learning? See, the first one is social inequality. What is social inequality? On what basis we can divide people as unequal socially, and educationally how they are unequal, and how they are in generally unequal, and second point, the social stratification. And what is social stratification? And what are the features of social stratification and major forms of social stratification? Last one, untouchability. And what is untouchability? And what are the causes for the untouchability? What are the problems of untouchability? What are the legal measures our government has taken to eradicate untouchability? So these are all the factors we will discuss in that lesson. Very important lesson for SSLC student for your examination. In last March 2020, it happened in June. Okay. So in this time, ask the question about what are the major forms of social stratification. Somebody student they have Bayard. Write about the social features of social stratification. That is the wrong answer. Now this year may ask question about features of social stratification. So observe keen here and understand what I will give you teaching. Okay. First of all, social inequality. The society people can be divided on the basis of socially higher and lower. That is called social inequality, not equal. So the fact that people are stratified according to various quality. Understand? In our society, we are treated unequally on the basis of various qualities. What are the various qualities? On the basis of gender, discriminate, the boy or male stand up and girl or woman sit down, treating ill them, and caste, saying the higher class people pouring water for drinking to lower caste people, sit down and getting water from the higher caste people there, public well also, and profession, see here, profession also treated sometimes he is the superior, they are the inferior, they are stood on the dais or height of platform, they are stood on the lower floor, and class. So socially class differences, the rich people, low people, like that class also, and also race. On the basis of some races, race means Jananga. On the basis of some races, we can divide the society people as unequal. They are lower class people, lower race people, they belong to the dash community people, like that. That is the race. Okay. So the social inequality means social treated our society people on the basis of some various qualities such as gender, caste, profession, class, and race is the proof of social inequality. What are the proof of social inequality? These are all the proof of social inequality. And nowadays also very existed in our society. The social inequalities are on the basis of particular particular factors. What are those? See, social inequalities are income sources. Here, the headmaster got higher salary. So his income sources become great. And assistant teachers less. And clerk very less. And peon very inner least, isn't it? So the sources of income also from bottom to top differentiation. So on the basis of that differentiation, we have treated such fellows, such people in our society unequally on the basis of sources. That is educationally, I will give you example. The sources, somebody they have rich land, rich well, coffee estate, and industries. They have lot of sources, so they are treated in our society as rich people. Some people are doing work, labor work, yeah? Labor, okay, treated. And education also. Somebody has completed MBA, B.Ed, PhD, and etc. ED, isn't it? So on the basis of such ED, such a way in our society. So education also one of the main criteria to the divide of our society people. So education also second point to divide our social people. So in our society stratified and professional opportunities. Somebody principal, doctor, engineer, higher qualification, somebody lower profession. So the professional opportunities also can be divided, the society people higher and lower. And health facilities. See, somebody, urban people, they are immediately getting health facility because health facilities are also more available in rural town area than the rural area, isn't it? So, where the health facilities are good, that place become standard and God's status good. And the political representation. Somebody participate in political activities, he become win. See, he has garland by the people when he was elected in the election. Somebody jai jai, sai like that. Isn't it? So he got the great power than the other people in any elections. Okay. So professionally also they were good and political representation also important and participation. Somebody they are living their work only, not participating in any social activities, any economic, political activity in our society. They are lesser. They are general people, but somebody who highly participated whatever happening in our society. So they become great status. So on the basis of their participation, he got good or bad or normal, everything also decided by the society. So these are all the factors for the social inequality in our society. This means the social inequality is the result of already present unequal social opportunities. When the social inequality, so already provide the unequal opportunities for them. This is continued by providing unequal access to materials, resources, and income, opportunities, recognition, etc. Everything also what we have provided, providing unequal access to materials, they were less, and resources, they were less, income also weak, they were poor, opportunities also very rare, and recognition and status also very rare. Their status is in the society low, not in up, because already we have given that unequal treatment. So they are not trying to come over that and show their ability in our society. They become standard or status in our society. Say, getting education and talking with landlords and doctors and other rich people, they treated unequally in our society, already prejudice in nature. For example, by neglecting the social services sectors like public health system and public education and social security, the life of the poor is very difficult. So some people, they are in the low. We have given so many facilities, but they are not come over. Nobody encourage them. They are poor. They are what they are live in their level. Whatever we provide. So our motivation is very important, and public health system also should be provide for the such people, and public education also should be provided. Social security also should provide by our government. The life of the poor is made difficult. On that time we should giving some opportunity to come over that situation from poor to rich. This allows the assimilation of wealth in the hands of very few. So in that time, the wealth is fully concentrated to the rich people. Rich people become rich, poor people become poor, because the wealth is concentrated to only rich people, because they are able to get any opportunity available from government immediately. But these people are not able to such get opportunity, so they become downtrodden. Okay. The increasing economic growth and the GDP have led to the creation 50 billionaires and 1 lakh millionaires. See, that is the growth of our economy. Whenever our government provide equality to all people, the growth of economy also, the gross development prices. GDP also become growth, the creation 50 billionaires and 1 lakh millionaires like that. But the neglect of the food and social security of caste, income and sex-based discrimination makes one to understand the inequality present in the society. Whenever our government or society neglected these factors, what factors? The caste ill-treated, income ill-treated, sex-based inequality, discrimination. So, to understand the inequality present in the society, always till and continue also. Okay. Next, education and inequality. Already we have discussed social inequality. How? What are the factors? On the basis of such factors, we have divided society as socially inequality. So, education, how we can divide it? Education is a special structure that brings in equal opportunities, openings and social justice in human life. Those who are getting education, they are able to talk with others also. They are ready to do justice and follow also justice. Okay. So, brings in education equal opportunities and openings and social justice in human life. So, such facilities are very important. These facilities are not available in society people. In that time, it is called educationally unequal. The education which only available for rich, not to others, and who are the caste superior people, they are able to get it only, others not get it. So this means that the government should provide equal opportunity to all children. Nowadays, our government has taken some measures to eradicate such problems. Free and compulsory education also. So the people are, students are ready to learn, everybody. The social justice aspect of education can be seen in the directive policies. In our directive principal policy of state explained, and the preamble of our constitution also explained, each and everyone should provide the good education for students. Each and education is helpful to success of any country's democracy. Democracy is success behind a education of the people of country. So, how the any person success behind a woman, like education also success of people. Under Article 39, it is said that providing social justice. So, we have seen inequality in educationally. That's why Article 39 introduced by our government to provide educationally social justice and people welfare is the duty of the state government. That is called Rama Raja or welfare programs or Kalyana Raja, what our Gandhiji had dreamt it. Okay. But after the 86th amendment to the constitution and Article 21A says free and compulsory education to the children between 6 and 14 years. Article 42, 86 and 21A which provided the free and compulsory education for children up to from 6 to 14 years. That is the fundamental right of the children, 6 years to 14 years children. And Article 45, that is also says all children under 14 years should be provided with free and compulsory education. 45 also, education to all children. The Article 19 says the right to speak and talk with others and right to express whatever they have opinion. These are the fundamental right of our duties. And similarly, it is the duty of the constitution to protect the welfare of the opportunity less minority children. So these are all the facilities providing our government uplift the student in the educational level. And Article 29 which provides for the protection of cultural rights of the minorities, Alpasankhyaataru, whereas Article 30 provides for the establishment of minority educational institution also getting so many facilities and ready to establish such minority schools and providing education for minority students. Article 46 clearly states that it is the duty of the government to support the education interest of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. So our government provides good education facility to minority people through the article, and also 46 provide the SC and ST, that is scheduled caste and scheduled tribe people, good education. The Supreme Court also decided to understand Article 21 from education, right to live rights, and the perspective is an important one by declaring school education as a basic right. The Supreme Court ratified the efforts to provide school education to children, whatever the group, whatever the caste. Supreme Court judgment in the case of Unni Krishnan versus Andhra Pradesh clearly said that under Article 21A, getting free and also compulsory education by all children between the age of 6 and 14 years is the fundamental right of the children. The Unni Krishnan Commission also has given free and compulsory education from 6 to 14 years. Andhra Pradesh, that is the picture of Unni Krishnan. In this decision, the court has said that entire education structure beginning from Anganwadi, the education should provide from Anganwadi education to higher education should be seen from holistic perspective of the children. The opportunity for unequal opportunities in education are the rise due to various legal issues. There are somebody legal issues. There is also a rise in inequality due to differential economic standards in the access to education. So provide there is no treatment. Men or women both are same to give the education to the students. The efforts eradicate unequal opportunity in the field of education are on with the help of the constitutional provisions. So our government provide constitutional provisions to learn all people in India by the good provisions of government. Okay, now next I will give you continue part. Thank you.